You jizz right in your own eye. Temporary blindness. Uh. Refresh your page here. Yeah. Yeah, I can look at all your stuff. Some pretty trickstery stuff you chose. Holy crap. That's a good point. You can get real creative with 2 of these too. Just make sure to read them over though, so you fully understand what they do. Probably not. We're starting in 10 minutes, by the way. 8 minutes now. Oh, my voice is coming through on stream? Oh, hey everybody. Starting soon. Be patient.
I just saw the picture you did for Elgin. Just a hard ass close up.
He's too shy to look me in the eyes. He has to look away.
Don't kill him.
Not me.
I suppose
You got it.
I can do the recap.
And I just found out that no one on the stream could hear me for a moment because I left it muted from the other screen.
Ooh.
Hey, everybody!
Yeah, just get it over
Take
with.
2.
I'm Score Hellholm, Dungeons & Dragons, to sit into Avernus. Welcome. Recap time. Who's doing it?
I will attempt to do it with my whatever notes I have here.
All right, Hayes.
Let me recede into myself here. Let me take a sip here. All right. Okay.
Let's hear what you got.
So, we finally got the opportunity to take a long rest, which I desperately needed. Desperately. We holed ourselves up in a room, and I believe we left our ranger friend on watch. As any good party would do. Leave the ranger. He's perfect. Perfect to keep an eye out for potential threats and quietly handle them as not to wake the rest of the party. It's not what happened. Apparently, a large man came around the corner and our fine ranger decided to tell someone to stop while simultaneously shooting them with his arrow.
Always go for the double tap.
Which caused quite the ruckus, which woke me up. I was not happy about that. But from what I could hear, this man's name was Mortlock, and he was down here to fuck things up as well. So Elgin and Merrick managed to talk him down, while Stab held the door shut for us, and we managed to get the rest of our long rest. We eventually made our way, after waking up, we made our way into the next room where we found some people chained up, a tiefling and another individual who had since deceased. We were able to help the tiefling, and she gave us some useful info about what was going on down here, more so that something's going on with the wealthy families here. The cult is shaking them down. However, she left, but she promised she would give us a shout out in the streets. So then we continued forward, and we ran into quite a few worshippers of Bane. We brutally murdered all of them. Well, I say we. It was mostly everybody else. I couldn't really fit down the hallway, but I did electrocute a guy to death. So that was cool. We found a secret door after that. We fought quite a few undead skeletons that seemed to be kind of guarding this area where we found Mortlock. He had been tortured almost to death. Those who tortured him decided to run away, like the cowards they are. We will deal with them shortly. We got Mortlock up while simultaneously looting the shit out of these chests in the corner over here. And now it's time that we chase our quarry into the next room and do some good.
It's the power of notes right there. Hell yeah.
All right.
We learned that the Vanthampir hired the cultists to end the Flaming Fist,
Vanthampir.
so that they could take over power in Baldur's Gate.
Hayes, you get some inspiration tonight, buddy. Take advantage of it, literally.
You're
gonna
need
need it,
dude. God damn.
So you guys That's right. You left off in that room where clearly a skirmish had happened. And your buddy Mortlock had held his own pretty well, given by the dead bodies he referenced around him. But his attacker has fled to the next room, and with renewed vigor, thanks to you guys and your kindness, he's up and at him and wanting to go booking in there and ending things, and that's right where we're picking up. So let me transition us to the proper screens here. I'm gonna go ahead and take us back to the sewers here. And as always, it's big as hell, so it might take a moment to load.
And I'm broke.
I'll turn
It's off to the
and
right.
ask Mortlock. By the way, I meant to ask you, Mr. Mortlock, do you happen to know the names of the people we're chasing?
Yeah.
Just in case Merrick wants to shout their name out first and then shoot them.
Mortlock turns to face you and says, I don't know many of them. Didn't have a heavy hand in the workings down here and whatnot, but I know that bastard that almost did me's named Vaz.
Vaz. All right. We have a name.
Tricky
Do you know
one.
how to spell it? Do you know how to spell it? If you had to guess how to spell it.
I think that'd be V-A-A-Z.
Vaz the dickhead. Got it.
What about the lady in blood? You know anything about her?
Yeah.
Lady in blood. Lady in
Oh,
blood.
yes.
Lady in blood.
We found a case. It was full of blood, and then a lady came out, and then she turned back into blood. Anything about that?
Might be one of them higher-ups for Miracle.
Add that to my notes.
If it is, it's
that was in
Telrin.
the notes.
Blood lady, as I write it down in my notes.
It was too boring to put it in the notes. I forgot.
It was scary. I was panicked. What was I supposed to do? What did he say though? Sorry, DM.
Oh, he said he's uncertain, but if it's a higher up of some sort, maybe of Miracle, it's probably Telrin. Telrin.
Higher up, like in the cult.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else you can tell us about her?
About Telrin, well, she's quite the looker when she's not bathing in blood and whatnot.
I didn't get the chance. I usually have a keen eye for that sort of thing, but I was a little distracted by the whole forming out of blood and then turning back into blood thing.
Look, I'm all willing to answer whatever other questions you have. You did save me from back there, but right now, there's a skull I want to bash. So if you're coming to bash it with me, then come on. Otherwise, I'll be right back.
I just sort of bow and gesture.
I guess this bears dealing with, and then I'm going to cast Primal Companion.
You say this bear's dealing with?
Oh.
I turn around and just say, boo! Boo! No.
You should have the ability to drag it out through the character sheet in your journal, Merrick. You guys see in the water start just kind of rippling and whatnot as this spiritual form starts to form. It looks like a bear forming right in front of Merrick until it's finished, and now it actually is. Quite very much so, just a bear.
I do not have that power, sir.
Oh, hold on, I got you. Bam.
Whoa! It's a cute, cuddly little thing. Look how cute it is. I'm
It's
gonna touch it.
smiling. Yeah, I'll touch it as well.
Everyone starts petting your bear, Merrick.
Is it like a stand? Does he feel what? Like, does he go? You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about,
Some JoJo's Bizarre Adventure shit.
but I think it feels its own pain. I don't think it affects Merrick.
What about pleasures?
You'll have to ask him that.
Spirit
I'll
of the
turn-
nature.
I'll turn to Merrick and say, you need to keep Stab away from your bear's nether region. He's gonna try and jerk that bear off.
gloveless.
I have no response for that.
I heard Kim all the way from over there.
Just a fair warning.
Kim.
And I'll kind of take a step towards the door and look towards Mortlock.
Mortlock. I want Elgin to I'd be like, I'm going after you, Muscles. Me trying to indicate that he should lead because he's, Muscles.
Right.
Call him Morty for short.
Mortlock then starts wading through the water, with Elgin actually following directly behind. As he walks to the
I'll
next
follow,
room,
Elgin.
you hear him shout immediately, "You didn't go very far, did you?" He starts stepping forward, and Elgin will rush into the room as well.
Is it dark in there? Is he just running through the darkness?
I believe is it black for you, Stab?
No, it's like now that I'm in the room, it's like lit.
Okay, so yeah, it
It
should
is
be a little bit lit because you have a torch, I think. But in this room, standing in the middle of it, just not moving, is the same figure you saw talking smack to Mortlock when he was on the ground. Let me describe these statues for you as well, because there's 3 statues in the room, each of them depicting some horrible visage or some type of demonic entity. If I can find area, let's see. There it is. Burned torch stubs litter the floor of this hall, the western end of which is occupied by 3 6-foot-tall painted wooden statues. Each statue stands atop a 2-foot-high block of red stone, making it look taller and foreboding. The center statue resembles a heavily armored man whose face is hidden behind a fearsome visor. He's painted red, except for his right gauntlet, which is black. Clutched in this gauntlet is a blood-red spear pointed upward. The statue to the north depicts a purple-garbed male noble wearing a harlequin mask and holding a dagger behind his back. And the statue to the south portrays a black-robed skeleton with its jaw opened wide and its bony hands outstretched. And Boz seems to be just standing, staring at you all. After Mortlock... Oh, you can't control the bear. My bad. Here. For now, I'll control the bear. I was just going to be right behind you. But you give it orders in combat and whatnot, and it'll follow. After Mortlock yells at Vaz, he responds, "And now you've come to try again to finish what you started, but you failed so miserably before. And look, you made friends." He looks over to Elgin and Stab specifically, since you guys are more out in the front. Vaz starts reaching for his daggers. He has both on his hips right now. It looks like he's about to unsheath them. Stab. No movement right now.
Oh,
I'm going to give you all an opportunity to do one thing besides a direct attack before this fight starts. Is there anything anyone would like to do?
What is this behind me? Is this a curtain behind me?
It is.
Is there anything special about that?
Looks old. Looks like linen's kind of just draped. Kind of wavy. So it looks like it might be there might be an indention behind it or some room behind it.
Is this place dry? What's the terrain like?
It is dry.
Okay.
I'd like to just take a step back toward that curtain, and I want to listen to see if I hear anything behind it while all that's going on.
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check for me. Is there anything anyone else doing before we go into some fighting here?
I wanted to get a little deeper into the room towards this way, but that may be something I can't do yet.
Now you can go ahead and move if you want to. You can move there. Stab, did you want to move forward a little bit like you were before?
Yeah. I'm gonna move right here.
Okay. And your bear
Don't
will
forget you have a zombie as well.
follow. Oh, that's right. He would have told Mr. Bones to toe in the back, so Mr. Bones will be there. Hayes, you... Okay. So listening through that curtain, it sounds just slightly windy, but you can't really hear anything else behind it right now.
Okay,
And-
I'd like to I'm not gonna actively do anything, but I'm just gonna, since this is all kind of happening a little quickly, my focus, since everybody else is kind of up front, is gonna be to listen, at least for right now, to listen for anything moving behind that curtain.
Okay. That being said, everyone click your tokens and give me some initiative, please.
Initiative. Morty.
Because it's
Man,
about
I'm
time to
rolling
start
like
fighting.
shit tonight.
Hold on, Jamie.
Hmm?
Noob question. How does time work? So if like we're in a battle, how do I know how much time has passed?
So,
Like if I had something that lasts an hour.
so a one round of everybody going, and Hayes, I think, correct me if I'm wrong on this, is 6 seconds. Is that correct?
That's correct. Think
Wow.
of each round as, so like when you take your turn, we're in. If this were a movie, we would practically kind of all be doing this stuff at the same time
Okay.
in a 6-second span. So if you play it out cinematically, if you go and stab and on your turn, and then I do a frost thing, those two things are happening very, very close to each other in real time.
Okay. I just have stuff that like lasts an hour. I wasn't sure how long it would last.
An hour in combat would be like, we'd grow old and the campaign would be far over by the time an hour was up.
Okay.
Because 10 rounds is a minute.
Okay, I got my initiative set up now, so it's time for some combat. Merrick, you're the fastest one up right now. What would you like to do?
I'd like to draw my bow and
Yell stop.
instead of firing an arrow, because apparently that's something I do irrationally, I'm going to tell my bear to charge him.
Okay, you're ordering your bear to charge him?
Yep, go get him, Grizz.
Okay, and it immediately takes off into the room right at this figure. What, go ahead and roll his attack or whatever you want to do with him.
That will take me just a second, unfortunately. I'm trying to figure out where the charge thing is for bears. So he's going to do a maul attack, and if he hits, he does an extra 1d6. So
Well, you can scroll up and just click on the numbers up for the damage at least.
Moves 20 feet towards a target and then hits it with a maul attack on the same turn. Okay, so you have to roll his maul attack. Which I don't think you have access to, do you?
No, I don't.
Oh, he
That's what I've
low-
been looking for.
That
You would
sucks.
need to give him
Yeah, he would need the sheet.
complete control over and that token in the sheet, yeah.
Okay, that is an incomplete token. So I need you to just do a roll 20 plus his strength modifier. So roll 1d20 plus 2.
Okay.
Or it might be actually plus 5. Yeah, proficiency for the bear. Pressure with his hands.
1d20 plus 5. Is that right?
That is correct. Because your bear runs up, charging at this guy to maul him. But Vaz, it's like he slashes through just pieces of his cloak instead as he moves slightly to the side out of the way.
Okay. That's it for me then.
All right, stab.
I'm going to put my torch down, right? And I'm going to get my bow and arrow out. And I'm going to yell, "Stop!" And I'm going to shoot him in the face.
Okay, you take your bow out and yell "stop" at Vaz and go to shoot him.
Alright. Give me a second. There's so much stuff here now.
Yeah, level 3 is big level, especially when you go the route you went. That absolutely hits. And your sneak attack will count as well because you do have an ally engaged with him right now. And it's a little bear.
Ooh.
Or a big bear, technically. And that should be 11 total damage, right?
Uh-huh.
So your arrow sinks into Vaz, and it just sinks right into his chest. And he looks down, and you can see the arrow inside of him. He grabs the arrow and just slowly pulls it out and drops it on the ground. You don't even see any blood on him, as he just looks up at you and laughs and says, "The death head of Baal is unstoppable. Your arrows will do nothing against me."
Thanks for the hint, buddy. I'll try something else.
Anything else?
No, I kind of just want to watch and see what he does. So I'm just gonna chill.
All right, that's going to bring us to Mortlock, who, after seeing this, will look out, glance at you, Stab, and just kind of shout out, "He did the same damn thing twice to me! He can't keep it up all day! Something will get through!" And rush up to swing at him. And he will use his multi-attack with his great club as he swings down once,
I'll
which
kind of,
will...
Go ahead. No, I didn't. I was just trying to catch you in the pause there. Go ahead.
He's going to first smash across Vaz's chest again for 10 bludgeoning damage. Let me see if... take a look at something here.
Okay, so while you're doing that, I'll kind of just out of the side of my mouth, over to Merrick. What's the definition of insanity again?
This actually, when he does this, you see Vaz kind of stumble a bit, as he seems to have taken a little bit of damage from that. Immediately, Mortlock will follow up with another swing, however, which will also hit. Vaz stumbles a bit as he calls out, "Goddamn oaf!" But he looks like he actually got hurt this time. Which would bring us to Elgin. Elgin is going to run up and get on Vaz's side. And he is going to raise his Heaven's Fall mace and try to just smash into him with it. And he will crit, damn! Or a lot of damage. For 15 total damage.
Oh, you add all that together. Okay.
Mm-hmm. When the radiant energy envelops Vaz briefly, it looks like it's burning him a bit as he kind of tightens his body up, trying to resist the radiant energy transferring through him. That'll actually bring us to his turn, which I feel like I'm playing by myself right now. He will.
Hey, I did 11 damage.
Say what?
I said I did 11 damage.
Oh, yeah, you did. He's going to take his daggers and make a multi-attack. But before that, he's going to glance at Mortlock and use his stunning gaze on him, which Mortlock needs to make a DC 14 savings throw. Which he steels himself and resists this gaze that Vaz is giving, and he's going to... Now Vaz is going to swing twice at Elgin with this multi-attack. First swing and second swing. Both of which... I can only roll above 20 right now, it seems. Both of which are going to just pierce through Elgin's defenses. And the daggers seem to... When they sink in... Normally you'd see Elgin kind of just grit his teeth and take a hit, but these hits seem like they're doing way more than he expected, as he is going to take a total of... Wow, he's, after both of those stabs, he's actually going to fall to his knees and fall unconscious.
If you didn't want Ernie to play, you could have just told him.
How much damage is that? How much max health did he have?
The specific number of damage he took was 16 and 12. Added
together?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Oh, fuck that.
Don't get stabbed by this guy.
Don't get double stabbed by this guy.
That's going to take us to Hayes.
After seeing that, he has my full attention now at this point. I will take a step forward, and we're going to try something. We're gonna try something new here. I will sort of reach out my hand toward him, and then kind of grip my fist and pull it back real hard, and you'll hear kind of just a whip sound as I lash out with Tasha's Mind Whip. And he needs to make an intelligence saving throw.
Okay. As you're trying to lock onto him with this spell, you feel like it's quite a bit more difficult to just focus on him, as he seems to be somewhat resistant to it. You said an intelligence savings throw?
Yes.
15.
I think that's just barely enough, that motherfucker. Let me see something here. Actually. Oh damn, I didn't take that one. Okay. I almost took something that would have given him disadvantage on that. That's okay. He will still take some damage though. He will take half of, ideally 6 psychic damage.
Okay. So your spell, it looks like it didn't have as much effect as you wanted, but you definitely see him take this damage. He's looking pretty hurt right now.
End of turn.
Okay, that would be the end of the round, which would be Merrick. But Merrick, what's your passive perception again?
My passive perception is 16.
What's yours, Hayes?
Passive perception?
Passive.
What does that mean?
12.
Okay. So, Hayes, you don't notice this after seeing Elgin fall. You're kind of focused on Vaz, but Merrick, you hear a little bit of bubbling coming from
It's behind that curtain.
right
I swear to
behind
God.
you. And as you glance behind you, you see this blood-red liquid slowly rising up to form a person until a body is fully formed. As
Blood bitches.
a woman turns to look at you and holds her hand up towards you and just smiles. And this would have been a surprise on you, but your passive was high enough. As a firebolt is being flung right at you, which slams into you for 11 damage.
Okay.
You hear from across the
Okay.
room as well, Vaz call out, "Well, it's about damn time, Telrin."
It was her.
Merrick,
I
you're
have
up.
a question that I don't think I should ask, but I'm going to ask anyways.
Uh-huh.
What happened to the zombie now that Elgin's down?
Actually, that's a good point. On his turn, it would have gone into attack. I forgot that. That's my bad. But it's just standing there right now.
It's not trying to kill us or anything?
It's just kind of wafting in the wind right now.
Okay. I had to ask. Gosh, this is not a great place to be standing. You know what? Since I've got that bow drawn, I'm just going to turn and tell her that wasn't very nice, and attempt a point-blank arrow shot into her.
Man, everybody's just rolled hot right now. The spirits are high. Your arrow just
Not
sinks
me.
right into her. You can see her health meter too, right?
Possibly.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like your arrow did its job. It sunk into her. She kind of just grits her teeth a little bit, but still has a smug look on her face. Anything else?
What are my options for bonus action here?
I think does your bear work off of an action or a bonus action?
Oh, hey, yeah. As a bonus action, I can command my. Yeah, I'd like to have my bear make an attack against the big guy here. So that's
D20 plus 5 to maul.
1d plus 5. No, / roll 1d20. Sorry. It's 23 to hit.
That will definitely hit. Go ahead and click your maul damage. It was on that sheet you linked earlier. Or you can link it again and click it. Or you can just click it directly from the sheet. On your sheet.
Maul 1d8 plus 2. Did that come out?
It did. It seems to have scratched him for 4 damage. Anything else?
It's supposed to add proficiency bonus, but it didn't. So it's
Oh, to the
actually 2 more
damage?
Yeah.
We'll add that in.
6.
Stab. You're up.
What's up? How do you know your proficiencies? Is it just in the weapons?
It
It's the
says somewhere
Big
on your
box
sheet.
next to walking speed.
Oh yeah, at the top middle of your sheet it says proficiency plus 2 bonus.
Oh shit. Where does it say the weapons you're proficient in?
It says
Should be at
that.
the bottom left.
Yeah, yep.
Oh, bottom left.
Proficiency in
So
languages.
okay. I didn't know that was a thing until now. Is simple weapons include like dagger?
But it would
Okay.
all of that's calculated in already if you're using D&D.
Oh.
Beyond.
Okay,
Yeah.
never mind. All right, cool. This time it's a special occasion because it's the final boss. It's what's in my head right now. So I'm actually going to dual wield a short sword in my right hand and a dagger in my left.
Blurred's in the chat.
That's right.
Um,
Oh yeah, dude. Jamie killed your ass in one fucking
You're
shot.
not.
One shot your ass.
immediately turned, stabbed you with 2 daggers, and you just tipped over.
You're not dead.
Goddamn,
You're
dude.
just unconscious. What are you doing,
It's the
Stab?
first thing he did.
Okay.
You're
Where's
only
his-
mostly dead.
Where's his attention at right now?
Well, technically just all around him at the moment. Just kind of glancing. He's surrounded by 3 people right now.
All right, what are these statues again?
Those statues are large wooden carvings that look like they represent the dead 3 gods themselves. The one right
They're wooden?
behind them has a spear with a red tip on it. The one to the north just has a visor hiding his visage, and the one to the south is reaching out with bony fingers.
All right. How big is this bear?
It's a pretty large bear. It's like a real life big brown bear.
Okay. And since these guys are engaging this guy, that means I get a bonus for sneak attack.
Yeah, if you hit, your sneak attack would go off, and you would get plus 1, 2. You get plus 3 to whatever attack you did if you were in melee range with him.
All right. Seeing all those melee attacks work on Vass, I'm gonna go ahead and do a really super cool move where I do this wall run over here, past the bear. Right? Can you see that? No, you can't.
Yeah.
Can you see me move like?
Yeah.
Your wall
Okay,
run
cool.
right past that bear. Yeah.
And then you ran
Yeah.
back and then back forward again.
He did it
Yeah,
again.
I was like, guys, did you guys see that? I'm gonna go back and do it again. Just so that all right. I'm going to swipe at him in the midst of all this confusion with my short sword.
All right,
Hold
let's
on
see
a
some
second.
swings.
Ah. Wait, how do I equip it? This is so exciting.
You would
Okay,
click
here we go.
inventory, and you click the box next to the weapon. There you
I got it.
Okay, your first swing misses.
Man.
He didn't.
Wait, that's just damage.
That's damage.
You
yeah,
just click.
it's not-
You got to roll the attack. That's just the damage.
Oh shit, what'd I do? I thought I did that.
Let me look.
How's that?
No, that's still just damage. Hold
Oh.
on, I got you. So you would click. There's your. You said a short sword, right?
Yeah.
All right, you click that, and then it pops up to the right of all your sheet stuff. It says short sword and beyond 20 at the top right corner, right?
Yeah, I clicked
But-
beyond 20.
And it's only showing damage. Let me try.
Make sure you click on the symbol of the weapon itself.
I did. Oh, okay. I think
Mine
I see it
works,
now.
but you
17.
finally got it working. Mine was way better. But
Alright.
going off yours, you're still gonna hit
It was.
Yay!
for a total of 12 damage with that sneak attack.
Ooh, is that the short sword or the dagger?
That was a short sword. You still have a dagger ready to swing.
All right. How's he looking after that blow?
He's looking pretty cut up. Yeah, he's looking cut, bashed. Whatever shit he was talking about, not being affected whatsoever after you shot him seems to not be there anymore.
All right, I'm gonna follow through with my shank in my hidden arm, with the same momentum as the short sword, but just a lower swing, reverse grab, reverse grip, right in the dick, right in the dick, right in the dick.
Let's see if you can cut his lower areas. That one will miss. As
I'm
you
gonna yell out, "Too small of a target." That's why it's not me, guys. And then I'm gonna try to. That's all I could do, right? I can't do a cutting action.
No, bonus action is for your cunning action, I believe.
Okay, so I'm just planted there.
I don't want to tell you the wrong way there. You can take a Yep, you can't cunning action because it's a bonus action. You can move still, but he'd get a swing at you if you did.
Well,
Okay.
only if he leaves his range.
Yeah, if you leave his range.
No, I'm gonna stay where I am. And just
Okay.
end it with that smart ass comment about his small PP.
Mortlock will take his turn. He's looking fairly satisfied right now seeing Vaz in this condition, as he is going to just swipe twice. This great club again. Holy shit. He's just bashing and bashing Vaz over and over and over. Vaz is looking extremely hurt right now.
Hey, JD,
Damn.
remember the last time we saw somebody make all the high rolls? Who was it again?
Yeah, no, I remember.
Here comes a high roll for Elgin here. Actually, I was supposed to do
Wake
this
up,
Elgin.
Elgin.
Yawn. Hold on a second. There, now it's showing up. Here is his first death save.
I just read your comment, JD. That was funny.
Hey guys,
Hey,
welcome
guys.
back to Close Dagger. Elgin's unconscious.
Yeah, he's dead. He's dying.
He succeeded his first death savings throw, but he is still on the ground, which will bring us to the very, very wounded Vaz, who is going to just try and stare down Mortlock again with a stunning gaze. Let's see if Mortlock can resist it. He can't. Mortlock's he's too pissed right now to fall for any of these weird psychic attacks. He will take both of his daggers, however, and turn to you, Stab, and take 2 slices at you,
Oh boy.
which I think only one of them hit you. Yeah, only one sinks past your defenses. You're able to dodge the first, but he was just too quick with the second one as it sinks into you. And you can now feel what Elgin felt, actually. When this dagger sinks into you, there's some dark aura behind it as well, as it hurts like hell. You take 16 piercing damage.
16. Goddamn. All right. I'm gonna yell out to my friends, guys. I'm almost dead. And that hurt.
I don't think he can do anything else. Nope. Haze.
Thank God.
Seeing this or hearing this from behind me, coming from the curtain, just immediately I'm pissed off because the 1 second I turn away from this damn curtain, and I'll turn and extend my hand, out of which I will kind of turn it up and conjure up a skeletal hand in Tesla's face here.
Tesla's face.
And I will attempt to cast Chill Touch. Fuck. All you guys took all the good rolls.
That will... Yep, that will miss as your chill
know
touch
what?
just slams against the curtain.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay.
Does the 16 hit?
It does hit as your chill touch instead slams right into her for 2 damage. And that has an extra effect, right?
It does. If she is undead, it cannot. Okay, it can't regain hit points until the start of its next turn, and it's just this hand is just clinging on to her. And if she is undead, she also has disadvantage on attack rolls against me.
Okay. That would actually bring us to technically Merrick, but I forgot to add her to the list. But she is after Hayes. So after she blasts you, Merrick, she feels this skeletal hand just kind of just knock into her, but as she turns to face you, Hayes, holds up her hand and casts. What is she going to cast? She's going to cast Magic Missile. Which I think is three darts, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Here, I can show everybody what it is. So 3 glowing darts form out of her hand. One slams into you, Hayes, for 5 damage. The next one for 3, and the next one for 2. That's a total of 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 damage. But she's just, after that, she's still just kind of smiling, even though now she's wounded after firing these missiles into you. That's all she's going to do.
Okay. So that was 10 damage.
Mm-hmm. Now that'll bring us to Merrick.
I yell out to Stab. Me too!
High five later.
With her potentially being distracted attacking Hayes here, I'm going to again point blank into her with another arrow.
All right, you get a +1 to it. At disadvantage because it's point blank, so you get a
Well,
9.
9 hit.
9 will not hit, I'm afraid. That's a nat 1, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. You fire your bow point blank again, just hastily pulling an arrow, seeing her lay into Hayes with these missiles. And as you draw it, you lose grip of your bow completely. You just didn't hold it well enough firing and tightening this arrow, as it flings from your hands and lays over at Mr. Bones' feet.
Got it. In that case, then I will shout to my faithful companion Grizz to finish up over there.
Help!
Is the Grizz attacking again?
Yeah, I think that was just the damage. Where is the attack? Oh yeah, I have to roll that myself.
Okay, that will hit. How much damage, though?
It would normally be, I think, the 6, but it's not counting the proficiency bonus, so +2.
Mm-hmm.
8.
But you didn't roll any damage, you just rolled an attack.
The primal companion box.
Yeah, it's 1d8 +2, right?
And proficiency bonus. So it'd be 6 + 2. Or
Where did
does
you...
that not show up for you?
No, it's not showing up for us. You rolled it somewhere?
Yeah, it should be right up below my longbow.
Yeah.
Try it again.
There it is.
Primal Companion, take action, 6.
Wait, yeah, it didn't show. Oh, there it is. I see it. That was my bad. Because you did the damage before you did the attack. Okay, my bad. I was confused
Yeah,
there.
because it doesn't have the same thing.
But that would have done it either way. This bear just lacerates Vaz, and he falls to his knees, just kind of gripping his chest, just covered in these wounds, and falls to his face and stops moving. Anything else, Merrick?
Oh, that is it for me.
Stab.
Okay. Stab is gonna move all the way over here thanks to his buddy Muscles. And he's just going to stay near him, make sure he's alright, and fire some arrows at this bitch. So I'm gonna like fucking put out my specialty short sword and get my fucking bow and arrow out. Boop-a-doo-doo-doo. Boom.
Jesus.
Okay, that
Give me
is
some of y'all's rolls.
that is gonna hit for 11 damage.
And I don't think I could do anything else. I'm just gonna stay near him.
Okay, that's gonna bring us to Mortlock then, who, seeing Vaz's dead body, is just kind of staring at it, satisfied completely right now. And he looks over at Elgin for a moment, and let me see if what Elgin's inventory looks like. Yeah, I would say Vaz immediately just like starts going through Elgin's belongings. Looks like he's searching for something, but he looks very disappointed when he doesn't find it. Which would actually bring us to Elgin, who has to make another death save. That's one failure. And that would bring us to Hayes.
Okay. I am going to pull out of my pouch this mysterious red crystal vial that I found in the sarcophagus yesterday, and uncork it and take a swig, hoping that it is what I think it is.
You're drinking that vial you found from. Tell me where you found that again.
It
Oh,
was
he's gonna make
one
you feel
of
like a fool.
it was one of 4 of them
From
in
the
a
treasure chest, right?
sarcophagus.
Oh, it was from the
No,
sarcophagus. I thought it was from the
it
treasure
was
chest.
in the same one where Elgin found his mace.
Oh, okay. Give me just a second. I can tell you what that does.
Pretty sure it's a healing potion,
It's just blood.
because that's what everybody else's was.
Let's see. Okay, it's one of those. There's actually 4 different things it could be right now. But in your case, you do feel your body slightly rejuvenating, as it is a healing potion. So 2d4 plus, I believe it's 2, right? Yep, that's the one.
7.
All right.
That's an action. So don't. Yep, that's gonna have to be it. That's my turn.
Okay.
Turn.
That would bring us to Telrin, who is going to fade into a bloody mist as she uses her bonus action, cast Misty Step. She vanishes and actually reappears just crouched, perched on one of these statues with the spear, as she holds out her hand with one finger, draws it towards her, and just flicks over in this direction as a small bead of light just floats through the air and softly lands right here. And as soon as it does, a massive explosion goes off as the entire back room is engulfed in flames. I need some dexterity savings throws from Merrick and Hayes. Mr. Bones will be auto-incinerated.
It's not going to help me either way, but let's see if I can find that.
Honestly, I don't think it's going to help either one of y'all. Actually, no, it won't. As both of you would fail the saves anyhow, you are engulfed in these flames as you take 33 total damage. Both of you are unconscious.
Noted.
Stab.
My bear.
Oh, yeah, your bear would it disappear?
No. my bear is going to attack.
Oh, did Hayes get knocked out? I just gone for just a second.
Can you technically can you control your
Yeah.
bear while unconscious?
My bear will act on its own.
so did
to its- I don't have to use actions to control it anymore. It will.
Oh,
It can do anything it
it's just
wants
gonna
to
do. Okay. Yeah, in that case, it can. It can go ahead and it's gonna move up and I guess go after Telrin since that's kind of the vibe, right?
Yep. Let's see if it hits.
It just starts fucking pissing. Doesn't care anymore.
No, it's gonna miss in this
Spirit
case.
piss.
It starts scratching its back on the statue.
But that would bring us to stab.
Did it do any damage?
Uh,
no,
no.
it didn't make any time. So everyone's knocked out except me.
Yes.
You
Oh,
and
great.
Mortlock and the bear. There's a mage perched up on the or the wooden carving statue in front of you.
So she's on top of it.
Yep, it's not that high up though.
Okay, so
Like, you could
if I
just
get knocked out,
stab
is it
up.
just game over?
No, not until everyone's gone.
I don't really want to get close to her. Maybe I should.
Jamie, do I need to make the death save since it actually went through my turn?
You do.
All right, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna fucking go for it. I'm gonna get my short sword out and my dagger,
Be a hero.
and I'm just going to fucking. Wait, do I get a sneak attack if this one's engaged?
That is correct.
Yay! I'm gonna be like, yay, sneak attack. Go over here, and I'm gonna use my lucky to roll twice. I got
Oh.
one more after this.
Okay. So you have
So
advantage
sword-
on this
sword
next
is-
attack then, yeah?
Right. So short sword.
That will absolutely hit. And the second one, you'll get a +1 your attack, but I don't think that's barely not enough. But your first attack will hit for. Oh wow. Your short sword, the moment you go up to the statue, you lunge upward as best you can, and your sword actually pierces through Telrum just perched up there. It's almost like she didn't expect this coming. Your pounce was so fast. As it runs through her,
Yeah, it
you pull
was.
your sword out. She kind of grips her chest a bit, and it looks like she's trying to turn into a pool of blood again, and only partially can. As her ankles give out to a liquid form, she falls face first and goes splat on the floor in front of you. And is no longer moving.
Oh man.
That will actually take us out of combat. As it's just you and Mortlock
Great.
and a bear standing. As Mortlock looks to you, Stab, and says, "Oi, this one had no potions on him. Tried to help him like he helped me, but seems he gave me his last. Good bloke." And he kind of just nudges Elgin's unconscious corpse. Or, not corpse,
Damn.
body.
I'm gonna search her body, see if she has anything.
All right. The lady has or Telrum has nothing significant on her. It seems. Her clothes almost seem to be made out of some material that wasn't even cloth. It was almost like whatever magic she was using was, or blood magic or something along those lines, and it just kind of made up her garb. Mortlock walks to the back of the room and kind of looks down at you, Merrick, and then Hayes. These two got blown up too, it looks like.
Shit. Which one of you guys could heal?
Let's see. Mortlock's
Okay.
gonna kneel down to you, Hayes, and just kind of start rummaging through your stuff. What's he got here? No box. So, a lot of rope here. Some food.
Nothing of use.
This
I'll
one
tell you
doesn't
that
have
right
any
now.
potions either.
I literally just drank one, and then you threw a fireball at me.
Shit. What can I do, Jamie? Like, what are my actions I can do to revive them? Because I don't
Well,
have anything.
You can search your friends' inventories to see if they have any type of healing on them that maybe you can feed them. you could try a medicine check to at least stabilize them, because in just a moment they might make another death save if just left sitting here long enough.
I want to try it on Merrick because I've seen him heal someone before.
What are you
So I'm
trying to
gonna
do to Merrick?
I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna grab him, be like, wake up, Merrick, or something like that. I don't know.
Okay,
What
do
is-
do a medicine check with disadvantage.
Fuck. Sorry, Merrick. I don't know how life works. I'm just a boy. Let's see here.
Morlock's gonna start going through your pack, Merrick.
There are no healing potions.
Wait, what am I doing, Jamie? What kind of thing?
Medicine check. Are you sure about that? I see one inside your inventory.
I shouldn't have one. I used it already.
Oh,
I used mine too already, but it's still in my inventory.
That's why it's a dash. It's
okay. You shake Merrick, just trying to wake his singed, burned body up. And at least it seems like waving him in the air cooled him off a little bit. He seems like he's not dying anymore, but he's still unconscious.
I don't know what to do.
Mortlock stops going through Merrick's pack and says, "No heals here either. Well, up a creek, aren't we? Your whole team's down."
Can you help me get my friends out of here?
Well, I suppose it's the least I could do. Maybe, well, what about here? And he points towards this curtain over here. Maybe we'll find something that can help him here, huh?
Okay. I'm gonna go first and just peek. It's over there.
I don't know what you did to your friend there, but maybe you should do it to the others too, though? They're still, He looks down at Hayes, who is still, like, just crispy, and over at Elgin, who is bleeding. They don't seem like they have a lot of time.
You just hear him out of my throat just...
I'm gonna go up to him. Let's see if I have anything in my inventory. I got string. I don't know, man. I don't know. I got a bell. What the fuck's the bell for? I don't know, man. I'm just
Tieflings
gonna.
don't have like fire resistance, do they?
Oh, you know what? Do I?
I don't know. I'm just asking.
I do.
So you would have taken half, and if you succeeded, you half of the half. That would have kept you up, actually, I think.
Well,
What's
I
the
failed.
rations? Can I do anything with that, Jamie?
Do what?
Do something with my rations?
You tell... Alright, if you're wanting to try and stabilize Hayes so he doesn't have to roll death saves, you have to tell me how you're doing it. And based on that, you can do a medicine check with a disadvantage, advantage, and so on. So if you want to try to stop Hayes' burning body by putting crackers in his mouth, you can. But it has a
Great.
lower chance of working.
All right. So is this poopy water over here?
It is.
Okay. And be like, I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to pick him up and try to cool him off in the poopy water. I don't know if that's right, man.
Make a medicine check.
You gonna do it with disadvantage, Jamie?
No, just... I mean, you're
Why you
getting
all
close.
left me?
You're getting close. You're cooling them off. Let's go with that. Make a medicine check. Because you kind of dump him in the
In the Mississippi.
murky water.
All right, hold on a second.
What is Mortlock's intelligence? Okay, he's not gonna try any medical stuff. He's out. Okay, so you dip Hayes a couple times and pull him back up to this dry area and kind of wipe him down a bit. He looks he's still unconscious, but it looks like he's not taking a turn for the worse.
Shit. I'm just gonna scratch my head and be like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Morlock just kind of laughs at you. I like your methods. You might be the most unique doctor I've ever seen.
I'm not paying attention to him, but not to be rude. I'm just like, all right, what's wrong with this guy?
Elgin is currently bleeding in 2 spots for some deep stab wounds in the creaks of his armor.
All All right. Let's see what I got here. I'm gonna get some string, and maybe tear off like some clothing or something from somewhere, and try to like stop the bleeding or something.
Okay, so you're gonna try to just stop the bleeding. Here we go. So go ahead and make a
There you
medicine
go.
check with advantage.
Ooh. How do I make the advantage?
You just roll it like always, and I picked the bigger of the two numbers, or you do. And that will be enough. You're able to staunch Elgin's bleeding. So it looks like he's not gonna get any worse. Still unconscious though.
All right. So, be like, you up yet? I need some help.
Morlock just says, "It's a good thing the doctor survived at least, huh?" He looks down at Elgin. He'll recover eventually, maybe, but perhaps we should check the next room, see if we can find some useful materials or something.
Are they still gonna have to make death saving throws or something?
No, you've stabilized all of them.
Oh, cool. It's like, okay. It's gonna go over here, and I'm gonna peek, see what's in there.
Peeking behind the curtain. Are you just opening it, or are you kind of just sticking your head in?
Stick my head in.
You stick your head in. It's quite dark, but it looks like a bunch of crates. You also hear chittering.
What kind of chittering?
Kind of like rats, mice, rodents, some sort.
Okay. I'm gonna say out to what's the dude's name again?
Mortlock.
Rasputin or some shit. Mortlock. All right. I'm gonna say
Yes, Rasputin.
I've never tried this before, but here I go, and I'm just going to like point at one of the crates and cast light to it, so it can light up the room.
Okay. You point at one of the crates. Which one specific? Well, yeah, I guess you can't see any of them.
I can't
and
see.
Cast light. Is the curtain pulled, or is it still closed?
It's just open for me to go through.
Okay.
So yeah, it's open.
So you cast light on one of the crates, and the moment you do, all the rats go skittering into the corners and in little holes. Oh.
All right, cool. Be like, think you could help me find something in these crates?
Can't hurt. Maybe we can, maybe we can't. If we can't, we'll carry them out. Won't be that bad.
All right, I'm gonna start searching. I'll search north, you search south, and then just do it like that. What do
So
I
you kind
find,
of
Jamie?
you're going through these crates. Are you looking for anything specific, or you want to just know the contents of everything?
I want to know everything, but I also want to like see if there's anything for health.
Okay, let me see here. So, quite a few of the crates you go through seem to just have packing straw. However, opening these up, you're starting to find a lot of. If you were a thief, you would expect this is the kind of stuff you would try to steal. Is you're able to find multiple days worth of rations. Looks like enough rations to last a bit over a week. There's a bag filled with 20 caltrops. A few bright orange vials of liquid. About 3 of them. 6 sets
Can
of
I, like-
mana. What?
I was gonna look at the orange vials. Do I know what they do from looking at them?
You do not.
Okay.
And that's all you're able to find. Mortlock going through the rest of the crates to the south. He is able to find 6 sets of manacles, 4 tinderboxes, 9 daggers, and 4 vials filled with red liquid. He grabs the vials and walks over to you. Well, this looks like that red juice that, drink and your wounds go away and whatnot. You want to try these?
Yeah, let's try them. Do you mind handing them to me?
Sure. And he just hands you the vials.
And I'm gonna show him the orange ones. Did I pick up the orange ones?
Yeah. You want to show it to Mortlock?
Yeah.
He leans in close to it and says, "Oh, bright. Volatile. Maybe throw one of them instead of drink it, eh?"
Oh, cool. Thanks for the tip. I'm gonna go over here, and I'm gonna go try one of the red ones on Merrick. You'll be the first guinea pig.
This
Okay.
could go horribly wrong.
So you hold up Merrick's head and pour this red liquid to him. And quite quickly, hold on just a second here. Merrick, you heal for 6 damage
Yay!
as your eyes shoot open, having this elixir of life go down your throat.
I'll be like, thank God. Can you heal everyone else, dude? I don't know what I'm doing.
Smoke. Hi guys. Well, hi guy. Stab. Mr. Von Thorpe.
Van
I guess
Thamper.
it's a pleasure. Van Thamper. Pleasure to see you, I think. I'm going to look around for a second and take in what I do see.
The fucking bear. Arr,
Bear just rolls up, he's hanging out with Merrick.
sup?
Hayes looks in bad shape, I know, but I'm going to check on the paladin as well, because I've got 1 spell left in me.
All right, well, I'm gonna use another red vial on Haze then.
Actually, question, Jamie.
Mhm.
Goodberry. It heals for 1 hit point. It says a creature can use its action to eat 1 berry. Can I force feed somebody a berry?
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry about the potion then. I'm going to cast Goodberry.
All right, I was about to drop it. I was like, okay, and I'm just gonna drop his head, I guess. No, carefully place the head down. And
You feed a good berry to
just
Elgin?
watch an adult do it.
I'll feed a Goodberry to Elgin and to Hayes.
Elgin's eyes open up. He's coughing up blood a bit. Hayes, you heal for 1 HP from a good
I just
berry.
forgot about the beans.
Kind of.
Then I'll hand Hayes another handful of them, 4, and the same thing for Elgin.
I'll kind of flutter my eyes open. What happened?
I'm gonna hand one of the red vials over to Hayes. Here, man, this might make you feel better.
Oh, thank you.
I'm also gonna. I have 2 left, right? I'm gonna go over to.
yeah.
I'm gonna go over to Merrick and Muscles and hand them the last 2. Like, take these.
You don't look too much better than I do. You might want to hold on to one yourself.
No, it's okay. I'm the one that lived. And I'm just gonna walk up.
Elgin will touch his chest and cast Cure Wounds.
Oh shit! I didn't know you could do that.
Heals for 8. That was a bit more than expected.
You guys want to
Okay.
go through these crates with me?
I'll kind of cough. Kind of cough up some of the healing potion I just drank. You guys are taking all the hot rolls, dude. I'm rolling like ass tonight.
Eat you some
Oh, shit.
berries, Mr. Hayes.
Some people are ass men, though. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what else was in this room? I'm gonna go back to this room. What was in the and there's like a thing right here, Jamie. You see it?
There's a door.
Okay. All right. What was all the stuff in here, Jamie? Again? I was just like kind of listening for health shit.
A whole
You said there
bunch
was
of stuff.
caltrops?
There's
I
a
want the
bag of
caltrops.
about 20 caltrops.
Can I take it?
Yeah, add caltrops to your inventory. And you got 3 of those orange flasks. There's 6 sets of manacles, which is what you use to bind people. 4 tinder boxes, 9 daggers, and 4 potions of healing, which you've
I already
used
took the 4 potions of healing.
2 of. Correct. Did you hand Elgin one of the potions, or do you still have the other 2?
No, they Merrick and Elgin have them now.
Okay, all right. Take the inventory.
Also, Jamie, I wanted to give 4 berries to each Elgin and Hayes, so y'all guys can use those if y'all want to now.
Can they eat them all at once, or can they not do that?
It's 1 hit point, and you don't have to eat for the rest of the day.
So-
Ooh.
If
For a
they eat a berry and they're full enough for the day, if they eat 2 berries, is that as if they overate, you think?
It just provides enough nourishment, so you're sustained.
Okay, well, in that case, Elgin will eat 2 of the berries.
Jane, what's the name of the orange flask that I took, the 4 of them? Is there a name to add it to the inventory?
After Mortlock's hint, you could reason that it's Alchemist Fire. So look up Alchemist Fire and add that.
Okay.
Well, Baz is dead. That is a Death's Head cultist down. How many did we
Wait.
kill, or was that the only one?
I honestly, I don't know what happened. I tried to help with Vaz, and then the Blood Lady came out of the curtain, and then everything just kind of went bright and then very dark.
A
Wait,
similar thing with me, just darkness and blood.
Well, that's quite depressing. Wait, are you saying all of the Death's Heads are down here?
If you're asking me, I don't know.
Was Telrin a Death Head?
Mortlock looks over at you, Hayes, and says, "You know, I'm actually not sure myself. I think she was. Maybe she was. Maybe there's someone else even stronger."
Well, wait. Well, now that I think of it, she's not one of the dead 3, I don't believe. And neither was Vaz.
He looks over at
Honestly,
you.
this place sucks.
Mortlock looks over to you, Hayes, and says, "Not one of the dead 3. What do you mean?"
Well, the dead 3. They're the ones that these assholes worship, right? Bale, Bane, and Miracle?
Yeah. The power of notes.
You think the demons themselves would be here?
Who knows what could happen down here? There's apparently magical floating masks that make Hudabaga noises.
No.
That's me, guys, but
They have servants, leaders that do their will here for them. Like this piece of shit, and he kicks Vaz's corpse. This one here served Bale. Now Bale has to find a new lackey.
Have we
wonder
actually
who
looted
Telrin's
these
at.
bodies?
Only Telrin, not Vaz.
Does he have anything interesting on him?
So you go down to inspect Vaz's corpse, and he has 2 daggers laying on the ground next to him. They're kind of curved a little bit. They're almost what you'd expect to be used for things like sacrifices and whatnot. But they are just laying on the ground. Other than that, you don't find anything else on his body. You can see now with his hood kind of laid back on the ground, since he's no longer cloaked or anything, a bald man with pale skin laying with a surprised expression on his face.
yeah.
I'd like to take a look at those daggers for a second. I got a feeling that they might be magical.
Okay, so you kind of check to see if they have any magics to them?
Sure.
Make an Arcana check for me.
Arcana.
You have no idea. You would imagine so. Seeing Elgin just get stabbed by these and suddenly just hit the floor, you would have to assume that that would be the case.
Stab. And I like to pick them up and toss them to Stab. I believe these are your spoils from this fight, having lived and all.
Oh, thanks, man. Those really hurt. I can't wait to do that to someone else.
I'm just gonna sit up against the wall.
You can add
Jane, what
two.
are these? Oh, go ahead.
You can add 2 daggers to your inventory,
Just normal daggers?
unless you're trying to inspect them and whatnot. You want to look them over?
Yeah.
Make an Arcana check. Okay, you
Nice.
examine the daggers that Merrick gave you, and they do look ritualistic, but there doesn't seem to be any magic attached to them.
Oh well.
Hayes kind of just slumps against a wall next to a huge brown bear.
Jamie,
I'll look over to the bear.
go ahead.
Rough day, huh?
Bear will lean over and lick you in the face.
I just let it happen.
They were just regular daggers. All right, Jamie, what do these statues do upon inspection?
Just examining them, you can see that they're definitely representations of the Dead Three. It seems to be a statue looking similar to Bane, looking what you'd expect Bale to look like and Miracle to look like.
And they're wooden?
Yes.
What does poking it do? I'm gonna poke it with my finger.
You're poking the one in the, which one? The middle or the top or bottom?
This one. The one that the girl was perched on.
Okay. When you poke that statue, I need you to make a charisma savings throw.
Oh, shit.
That's a deception savings throw. Or deception skill
shit.
check.
Hold on.
There should be at the top left all the stats at savings throw block.
Oh, shit. I thought I saw CHA. But that's a mod for it. Okay, I got that now.
Okay. As soon as you poke this statue, you feel your body just sinking to the ground as you fall to one knee and bow. And cannot move at the moment, just kneeling.
I'll just look over there kind of confused. Stab, what are you doing?
Can I talk?
Yeah, you can talk.
I can't move. I just poked it with my finger. I can't move.
Is his finger still touching it?
No. He's down with one arm over a knee, just kneeling in front of the statue. And after about 6 seconds, suddenly you feel yourself able to move again. Stab.
This thing sucks. What's it standing on?
It's on a red stone slab. Block of red stones.
Stone? I want to manipulate the stone to make it topple over with mold earth. Can I do that?
Show me some mold earth.
Hold on. Hold on. I don't know how to roll in it.
You choose a portion of stone or dirt. You manipulate it in one of the following ways. Change the shapes, colors, excavate some earth, move it, deposit an area of loose earth. So it doesn't look like you can straight up manipulate the stone itself, like change its shaping and whatnot. Unless it was loose already. But this is a big solid piece of stone.
If it's bothering you that much, Stab, maybe we can just burn it out. And I will attempt to burn that statue with produce flame.
Okay, yeah. Wait, what's up, Hayes?
I was just gonna turn to the bear and say, they're trying to set a stone statue on fire, Grizz.
It's wooden.
Well, no, the statue itself is wooden carved, sitting on a stone slab. But you cast produce flame on this wooden statue, and it immediately goes up in flames.
Oh shit! Does any? Oh, go ahead.
Merrick, as this is happening and it's burning, you feel something's gaze. You feel something almost. It's like something's pressing your soul into a tight ball inside you. You just have this real tight feeling in your chest as this is happening, until it loosens up and vanishes.
While it's going on and it's tightening up, I just want to kind of like glare wherever I think it's feels like it's coming from, at the ceiling or the statue or whatever.
Okay, the statue is now fully ablaze and burning.
Do you think it's wise to start fires in an enclosed room underground? Just a thought.
That thing made me kneel. And I'm just
I
gonna
don't
walk
think
off.
we should leave this around, but we can leave while we're setting things ablaze.
Do you want to get the other ones too, or are you good?
How
Or
tall
should
are
I
the
poke them
ceilings in
first?
here?
Ceilings are about larger room, about 10 feet up.
I mean, a lady was able to stand on a statue, so they gotta be kind of tall.
How come she didn't kneel?
That's a good question, isn't it?
Whatever.
I'm gonna keep burning statues, I think.
Well, if we're going to do it, might as well just do it. They burned the middle one.
Yeah.
I'll take a step up, look to the one on the south wall, and I'll just light my hand up.
Don't touch it. Or if he's gonna touch it, I'm gonna say, don't touch it.
You know what? I'll listen to him and say, right. Won't touch it. I thought I had firebolt. I don't. I'd go to try to think of something to cast that would set this thing on fire. Never mind. I'll just turn around. I'll walk and sit back down next to the bear. Hopefully this gets taken care of before we suffocate.
As he walks by, I'm gonna give him a grin and fire at the top statue.
Okay, you produce flame on the northern statue, and as soon as it starts burning, even though heat just came off of you and there's heat burning in the back of the room and now the north, you feel cold. Very cold. But the feeling only lasts about 6 seconds.
In an attempt to heat myself up, I'm going to fire the other one.
Nah.
And as soon as you hit the one to the south and it starts burning, you almost feel a feeling of encouragement. Like something is just like extremely excited that you're doing this and telling you should do more.
Ooh.
Wow.
That's the
not
creepiest
expecting
one of
that.
them all. It's the masochist wooden statue right there. He's like, harder, or something like that.
Well, I think that hurt whatever was on the other end, but hurting doesn't seem to help on that one. I'm now uncomfortable. Guys, where are we headed?
Let's go over here. I saw a door.
We're going to
Over here.
just gonna do 2 out of the 3.
Oh, we did all 3.
Yeah, he did all that. He
Yeah.
did the north and the south.
Okay.
It was quick.
There was cold feeling, there was grab feeling, and there was pleasure feeling.
As we
Weird place.
So take it how you will.
I think I have a concussion, you guys. I think the blast knocked something loose.
You good, dog. I'm gonna like take my mage hand out and like pat him on the back.
I'll take my mage hand out and pat him on the back. Thank you.
I'll be like, whoa! We should make a secret handshake with our mage hands. But later.
We should.
Now's not the place. Alright, Jamie, what's behind this door?
I will tell you in just a moment because I believe it's time to take a quick break.
Can we high five the mage hand real quick?
You can definitely high five the mage hands. You
All right.
guess. I just imagine
Go
these
for a
white
high
cartoon gloves just slapping hands up in the air.
Yeah, I want mine to look like a Mario glove.
All right, how long y'all think we should go for? You want 5 or 10 minutes?
Enough to
I
pee.
might need 10.
Okay, we're gonna take a quick
Oh,
10
yeah.
then. Don't go anywhere. We got some more exploring to do. We'll be back shortly.
Exploring.
And peeing to do. Alright.
Okay. And see you in a bit. There we go. And we're back. Hey, everyone. Break's over. We're good to go again. And we're going to pick up exactly where we left off in the calmness of after battle, where there's no threats at this very moment. What are y'all doing?
Jamie, does the place smell like gas or something? Is that why it lit up when she did that?
Does it smell like gas? You don't smell any gas right now.
Oh.
Smells dank, if
That's what I was
anything.
thinking.
It smells dang.
I wanted to peek through this door. That's what I wanted to do.
Okay. You take a look through that door, and on the other side, you see a single crate just hanging out by itself.
No, that's weird. I'm just gonna go inside
Okay.
and like be very sneaky, because I see a token.
Trying to be sneaky?
I'm gonna be sneaky, Jamie. Do you have to roll for that shit?
You do. Make a stealth check for me.
Make a sneak check.
Oh. I had the cameras on weird. My bad. You feel very sneaky. Really, really sneaky.
Right. I'm a sneaky boy. Can I be sneaky and kind of see who's over here?
Yeah, if you want to.
Do I have to make another roll?
No, just you can go physically look.
Will he see me, or are you gonna bone me?
Well, from what you can see right now is a man face down in the water floating.
Oh, we've been here before. Oh yeah. All right, I'm gonna go look in this crate.
Okie dokie. So the
man.
crate lid is already like partially open, so you can kind of just lift it up. Inside that crate are a few torches. The crate looks big enough to where it might be able to hold like 60 of these, but there's about 5 torches laying in there.
Oh, we're back where we started, guys. My bad. We can go over here. Yeah. This is where they tortured you. What's his name again? Warlock.
I wouldn't call it torture, just a few lucky hits.
All right. Well, they got real lucky with you tonight.
I was gonna say, I
so.
think it would take just a little more than a few lucky hits. Mordlock,
It's
you
okay.
might have survived that, but you'd be dead if we weren't here.
I can't
I'm
argue that.
I'm down for getting out of here. Unless you guys want to go play with some psychic blades or some shit.
Weren't there some more doors somewhere?
There are.
Oh shit! My bad, guys.
We were sent down
way
here
back.
to rid this place of the cultists, and it seems like maybe this is potentially just one of 3. We might as well just start paying rent down here.
Possibly 2. If that lady was one of the followers of Merkel, we might have gotten 2.
Regardless, we have a 50-50 chance. If that's the case, we have a 50-50 chance of exploring a dead end. But we might find, I don't know, something magical.
The only door I can remember is the north door in that first chamber of 3 ways.
I'll just kind of keep making my way back as we're talking. Morty, did you happen to see any...
Morty.
Yes, Mortlock. I'm gonna call you Morty because Mortlock it's difficult on the tongue. Did you see did you kill anybody else on the way here before you ran into us?
Can't say I did. Passed a few dead people on some walls. Came straight to the secret door. Came to see Vaz. Came to kill Vaz. You know the rest.
Okay. We might have
Oh,
some
know
more
your way
killing
around
to
here,
do.
huh?
And I'll make my way back towards the secret door.
Okay.
Did we already talk about what was over here?
Yes. Just an alcove. More dank water just hanging out.
Alright.
So you guys make way back to the secret door. And you're heading on through?
Shit. I'm like having trouble control this piece of shit. All right, go ahead. I want to go
I'll,
too.
I'll start heading up the stairs.
Elgin trudges back to the water a bit and calls out to you, Merrick. Merrick, are you and your new friend coming?
Since I have a new friend, I'm thinking maybe he can carry a couple bags of that loot we saw.
What do you mean? Like tie it to him with a rope, or I don't think you brought bears sacks or anything, did you?
I was thinking maybe like something along the lines of saddlebags, but that may be a little difficult. I doubt we can just set a chest on him and keep it steady. So, next time.
Elgin and Mortlock will go through the.
I'll just kind of keep making my way down the hall, assuming that everybody else is behind me.
This is where those two. There's only one now. Guess one got up and walked off.
Back in the
Hayes-
shitty water.
Hayes, where are you?
Map is gone. On the stream.
Oh yeah, I gotta move it around. To track of y'all.
Oh, there you are. Where are those hidden? Where are the doors we missed at?
Oh, sorry, Merrick.
One
You
day,
got-
Senpai will notice me.
Keep hoping, buddy. You gotta make action for Senpai to notice you. You know what I'm saying?
Stab, do you still have a torch on right now?
Oh. No, I got rid of it over there.
Is that the case?
I
Yeah,
don't think he ever actually said he picked it up after the fight when he tossed it down, but
Okay.
yeah, I forgot all about it. My bad, Jamie.
Okay, give me just.
Do you want
a
to take away my
second.
thing?
Um,
Oh, do you want to hold on, Hayes? Last time
Yes?
we made it through here, last time we made it through here, we were holding hands. Do you think you could lead me out of here again?
Sure. Yes, sure.
Thanks, buddy. I'm just gonna grab his hand, and then we're just gonna make it out until we can't smell like fucking gas anymore.
I actually extend my tail out. I might
I'm gonna
need
hold
my
his tail like this.
hat.
How small is the tail, Jamie? Is it like a little pointy demon tail?
that's up to him.
Oh
It's-
shit, my bad, dude.
Yeah, it's a decent size tail. I mean, you want exact dimensions?
Can I hold it with one hand, or do I need to like do two fingers?
Depends on where. If you're just grabbing at the end of it, you could just pinch the end of it, I guess, if you want it.
I'm just gonna do that and just like have you like, because I can't see. I'm like this. You know.
Okay.
Oh shit, where'd you go?
I'm moving. I've never stopped.
All right. Yeah, me too. How's everyone else doing? I lost you, dude.
Just assuming
Yeah,
that
I'm
you
lost.
Oh shit!
got my tail.
Sorry, Merrick. I didn't mean to move you.
I'll let you grab your guys and go. I got tail.
Oh, how'd I hit in front of you? There you go. Tail works in mysterious ways.
And then I'll point up to this door to the north. This is the one, right?
It's
The one that
either
we missed?
or the random sword in a sarcophagus. No, axe.
Well, and I'll kind of motion for Stab. Do you want to check the door?
Wait, you didn't
You
come
guys
in
sure
that
you wanna
way.
do this now?
Come in. Wait, you came in through here?
Yeah, this is where I came from.
We came from down that way.
Oh, could have saved me a bean.
Warlock walks down the hallway a little bit and kind of looks around the corner. Huh,
Is this?
must be more some secret walls or something. I don't
I'll
remember
open
the
this
door
and
back
look
there.
in here.
Okay, you open up the old crotchety door. Hold on.
That crotchety.
And you see a hallway.
Hey, is it still dark?
It is dark only because you have no torch right now. You want to light one?
Does it still smelly?
No.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna light my torch then.
Okay.
Unless you can explode me.
You light up a
Alright,
torch
cool.
again.
Thanks, buddy. I got it from here.
I'll keep on walking.
This is the fun part, the walk part.
Yeah.
Hold on, because that's a
Oh,
scroll.
God, this is the. Okay.
Jamie, I'm listening. I'm while I'm walking, I'm smelling for gas.
Okay. Yeah, you don't smell
Well,
any.
perhaps we did clear out this place then. But wait, there's a maximum of 2 people that we killed that could have been in charge, unless that hag was one. How do we know? How do we know if we've completed Captain Zodge's request?
Nobody down here alive that we know about.
Was there another pathway in that big room where we fought those first 2 people that I tried to trick, and I did trick?
That led into the gas room and down towards the hag.
Okay.
Mortlock kind of steps up to you, Hayes, and says, "You're working for the Flaming Fist to stop the cultists. That's good and all, and whatnot. You keep doing that. That's fine. But there's some bigger things at stake that you all should maybe take a look at if you can. It could be worth your while. For instance, killing my backstabbing brother for one."
What's your backstabbing brother's name?
That's a good question. Let me find his backstabbing brother's name real quick.
It's evil stab. It's
You knew we were
backstab.
going to ask that, Jamie. Why were
I
you
should have.
doing it?
I wasn't thinking about it. Well, it was probably that bastard Emric.
Emric.
Emric, right. Emric Van Thampier. Amrik.
Emric.
All right, Morty. Well, he's not down here, correct? He was not captured.
No, of course not. He's at I think it's called the Low Light Tavern. It's a ship. They've turned into a tavern. Seedy place, but I imagine you'll get along fine if you went there.
I've been in my fair share of seedy bars. But I believe we are owed something for doing what we've done down here. We need to go find the captain.
Right, right. Get your pay and whatnot.
Well, we can't just waltz into a bar with no money. Then it just looks like we're there for trouble.
Well, likely when you report to this captain, he should be satisfied. You killed most of them. What, 2 back there? The cult they can't last without all 3. There's only one. There's no council. They'll disperse and whatnot. Won't be a problem no more.
Right, and where will we find you? You're not going to try and kill your evil fucking backstabbing brother?
As much as I want to, I'm satisfied just disrupting their shit down here. Think I'm gonna leave town, go far, far away, so when this place goes to hell, I won't be around.
How do you
Right.
plan on getting out of town? The gates are closed.
He kind of looks at you and raises a brow. He says, "You must be new to Baldur's Gate, then. Coin does the talking here, lad."
And I'm sure you have plenty of it.
He just kind of looks at you and just gives a light nod.
Well, I suppose this is goodbye then.
I suppose so. Helps me out. I appreciate that. You see me again, maybe I'll help you again. Depends, of course. But yeah, if you want to see more of this and what's going on, Low Lantern, that's what it's called, Low Lantern.
Low Lantern Inn.
Wise move too. Bitch of a mother, I'm sure, had a hand in this. Take the lad hostage before you go pay her a visit too. I think Emmerich might be her favorite.
Okay.
Or kill him. I could give less of a shit. Just leave me out of it.
I look at Elgin. We're talking kidnapping now. Okay. Well, again, it was a pleasure, Morty, and we will certainly keep an eye out for you on the road if we ever get out of this damned town.
Which way are you headed? Up north towards Waterdeep? South towards Candlekeep?
I haven't decided yet. Got to get a few of my belongings I've squirreled away and get a horse, and then I'll figure something out from there.
Right. All right. Well. And I'll just turn and start to head up the stairs.
Okay, so
Where can
everybody's...
we find Emmerich?
The Low Lantern Inn.
The Low
We'll
Lantern.
find him. He'll be at the end?
He runs the damn place. He should be.
Ah, useful information there. Thank you.
And I'm going to grab all of y'all, because we're going out of this place finally.
Jamie, what does difficult terrain mean?
Difficult terrain means you move half as fast as you normally would.
Oh, lame.
So, Hayes, you are the first up as you roundabout back in that secret passage you came down from before. Which I think I gotta drag you through again. There you go.
Can you give me vision of my bear?
You don't have vision of your bear?
Well, not anymore. If he's not in line of sight, I can't see him.
Oh shit. Yeah, I'll have to do that in just a minute. But for now,
Thank you, sir.
let me get you guys out of here. As you all ascend out of the dank sewers, finally, and find yourself back at the spa. Is the door closed?
I'll turn back.
The door's closed.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll turn back to Elgin and say, "It looks like your girlfriend's gone."
Well, I wouldn't go that far. And as you walk out here, you see a man looking confused standing in the doorway, Hayes, as he notices you and says, finally, do you, and he sees a bear just jump into the water. Do any of you work here?
Yes. As a matter of fact, welcome to our humble bathhouse. We just had an employee meeting, about, that bear, actually. It's not allowed in the pool! I've told you that 100 times!
You gonna try arguing with him?
No! That's why you need to! How can we help you, sir?
I just wanted to use one of the baths. What's your rate again?
Yes. Well, it depends on how much time you'd like to spend in the bath. We could do a half hour, or we could do a full hour. It's 1 gold for a half hour, and 2 gold for a full hour.
Make a deception check with advantage. He reaches into his pocket and takes out 2 gold and hands it over to you and says, excellent! Thank you, sir. And he leans in a bit. You may drive off some customers with animals in your baths. Just a little feedback.
Believe me, I am well aware. I'm well aware of the animal policy we have in place.
But I couldn't find a sitter for him.
Right this way, and I'll kind of lead him over here to this one. This will be your pool here.
Excellent. Thank you. I'll call if I need something.
Absolutely. We are going to step out for lunch, but we should be back before your hour is up.
He hops in the tub.
Do we still smell like piss and shit?
You smell pretty bad, but the area is so perfumed up here. It's hard to smell.
I'm just going to jump in for a little bit with the bear. Be like less pissed and shitty.
Morty, lunchtime. Come on, it's on you this time, remember? And I open the door. Morty!
Oh, you're talking to... He kind of chuckles a bit, knowing full well who owns this place at the whole situation, but doesn't say anything and just follows behind. Well,
Lunchtime!
That was something.
All right, let's get the hell out of here.
Oh, and hold on just a second before you go any further there. When you take a couple steps out in the courtyard, a few figures jump off the walls leading out actually to Baldur's Gate and land around you.
Wonderful! Perfect! Yes, I am so excited. Good to see you. And you!
Yeah.
Here, and one right in front of you, actually. As he lands in front of you, he's staring right at you, directly into your eyes, Hayes, which currently you're wearing a mask, if I'm not mistaken. That delicate porcelain mask kind of looks like a dragon a bit.
I assumed that it got broken during the fireball explosion.
Okay, you're probably right. It would have, but I didn't. I mean, if you want, we could say it didn't, so you can still have
It's
it.
broken, and I'm mad about it.
Okay. So he looks at you for a second and holds a hand up and says, "No more moving. Stay right where you are." And he looks over to his right for a moment for a signal, to which this figure right here, who also, let me zoom in, they're wearing masks that kind of look like this.
Are you here for the baths? We're running a special right now. It's
He
1 gold for a half hour, 2 for a full hour.
He holds his hand out towards you, and there's some sort of magic, like, that's kind of pulsing in his hand. And, Hayes, make an Arcana check. See if you can identify what exactly he's checking for.
Nope.
Okay, yeah, you can't tell, but he's definitely getting some positive signs as he's casting this magic in your direction. As, this guy says, "They have some of it. They took some of it." To which the man right in front of you, Hayes... Well, go ahead.
I was gonna say, as soon as one of these other motherfuckers takes a step towards me, I'm gonna take an action.
That's fine. The one right in front of you says, "You dare try to steal Tiamat's hoard? We tracked those cultists and now new ones pop up with it? You will die for this!" And we're going right into combat.
What the hell are you talking about?
I need everyone to roll initiative.
Yay, we're gonna die.
Click yourselves and...
Can I get an action?
That depends. If it's an actual attack, not in this case. But if you want to say something, sure.
How come they rolled twice for me?
Oh.
It was gonna be an attack, but it wasn't gonna be targeted.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. If you flavor, that's fine.
No, I mean, no, it'd be a spell I was gonna cast, but it's not targeted at anybody.
You're not... Is it going to do damage?
Yes.
No, you definitely... Unless you would have done that in the middle of him talking, you couldn't have done that.
Okay.
Got all that semen off of me.
I can fix your initiative. Hold
I'm
on.
sick of these. I'm sick. Sick to my stomach of these a-holes.
Thanks, buddy.
Roll all of their initiative. Okay, everybody roll their initiative. Hayes, Stab, Merrick, and Elgin. Yep. So let's organize this up and go into some weary more combat. So, Merrick, again, these strange mask-wearing individuals have jumped down and accused you of taking Tiamat's hoard and are now absolutely being aggressive. What are you going to do?
They're
Trying to
absolutely
put the
being
coins.
aggressive. I'm absolutely going to shoot one of them with an arrow.
Which one you shooting?
The guy in front of me, the only one I can see.
Oh, through the door. That's right. So you fire off an arrow at this guy, and it just nails him right through his armor. These guys don't look like they have a lot of fortitude behind them. Looks like your arrow really did some good damage to him.
And for a bonus action, I'm going to command my beast to charge.
Okay, have it get in there.
Which doesn't have a thing, so I'm just going to push him forward and see if I hit with Maul.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
It's a 13 hit.
I got cookies. A 13
Yay.
does it. As you shoot an arrow to this guy, and he's just kind of reeling from him. When he looks up, directly in his face is a bear that just jumps on top of him and mauls him to death. As this guy is just destroyed.
Don't you make me do the damage, huh?
No, he didn't have enough health where he's going to survive it by default.
Very well. I'm done. That's action and bonus action.
All right, that's going to bring us to Elgin. As he's going to just hold up his mace and just kind of lock his shield up in his other arm as he starts running forward, surveys the area and sees one to the north, charges at him and takes a swipe with his mace. But this cultist will be able to barely dodge out of the way of his swing. And that's going to be the end of his turn. Stab.
Stab is thinking. Do they all see me right now?
Be careful coming down here.
Yeah, you can be seen right now.
Okay, I'm seeing right now. Fuck. Man, it's hard to be tricky when everyone knows my shit. Alright, well. I don't want to die. Let's see, where's this guy at? Did this guy get hit at all? No.
No.
Okay. Well, he's at disadvantage right now. I think I'm just gonna kill this guy while I can. Alright. I'm gonna make an action. I'm just going to get my short sword and dagger out. And I'm just gonna do some cool shit. Like, wow, parkour, you know?
Over the
Fucking
fountain?
Come over here. Yeah, over the fountain. It looks really cool.
Mhm.
Slow-mo and water droplets in the air as I fucking flip.
Okay.
Alright, short sword is first.
That will absolutely hit. You don't even have to use your other weapon right now. As Elgin's engaged in combat with this guy, he's fully distracted. As you jump through this water, land, take your short sword and just run it right through this guy's kidneys. Pull your sword out, and he falls to the ground bleeding and stops moving.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna be right. I can still move, right?
Yeah, you still have some. Actually, going through a fountain would be absolutely difficult terrain. That would have been 10, and you can move 5 each time. What's your movement? Or your speed?
20.
Okay, yeah, you'd be out of movement at this point.
Alright, well, can I bonus action with my bow and arrow?
Yeah, no, you can't. Because that's not an offhand weapon. That's a primary weapon. You cannot do that.
Alright, well,
I think you have a crossbow, too. Do you actually have a bow?
I have a short bow and that's it.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Damn.
You'd have your, whatever it's called, the trickstery action, maybe. Cunning action.
It's true. You do have a
I'm
cunning
looking.
action. You could use a dash and get closer to another enemy.
I wonder if making this difficult terrain right here will help at all. How far can I dash, Jamie?
If you were to cunning action right now, you basically can use your bonus action to dash, which will double your movement speed, which in this case I think would give you 40 feet of movement.
don't want to be surrounded. I'm gonna go over here. Boom.
Okay. That'll bring us to the cultist staring you down, Hayes. And he will strike with. Let me see what he's gonna strike with. Oh wow. He is actually going to cast a spell at you, Hayes. As he holds out his free hand, his left hand, right at you, and goes to cast oh, damn it, linked to me. He's casting command, but it whispered to me. Let me fix it.
Kamehameha.
There we go. Command! So I need you to make a wisdom savings throw.
Jesus Christ.
As he holds his hand out and says, lay down. Okay.
Hey.
As he tells you to lay down, you start to kind of crouch a bit, but just grit your teeth. You're so enraged right now.
I grit my teeth. I say, no. And I want some energy just to start kind of crackling out of me.
All right, it looks like you're charging up one of your own spells, but another cultist is going to act first, specifically a dead one.
I'm first on the second round, basically.
Oh, I got you.
Every fight.
In that case, Mortlock will go, who will start to see these other cultists and kind of just take a step forward and look over to you, Stab, and say, these boys want their treasure back. They look like, what are they? You lads from Tiamat's group, was it? Am I right? And a couple of the cultists just look at him and just sneer, like they're disgusted he even would say that name out loud at them. And then he just looks over to you, Stab, and says, yeah, Tiamat's lads. They just want the treasure back that you took. And he's just gonna kind of hang out there.
What a helpful guy.
This cultist in the back will step up and try to stab you, Hayes.
Okay.
With his scimitar. And it's linked to me again, but he rolled a 6, which is absolutely not hitting you. I will make it not whisper to me there as well.
Yay.
That would take us to Hayes, actually. You're up.
I'm
Level
ready
3
to leave this
bitches.
damned bathhouse!
Uh,
And I will move up through him. And I will cast. Where'd you go? Thunderwave. They need. Let's see. So these three right next to me need to make Constitution saving throws, and I will use a sorcery point on Stab and Morty so that they automatically succeed.
yay.
Okay. I'll go in order from left to right. You said Constitution?
Yes.
What?
So the first and the third one fail.
All right, so the guy to your left and the guy to your right fail. The one in the middle seems to still be standing his ground. Do they all take damage still?
The two that failed take 7 thunder damage. The one that succeeded will take 3 thunder damage, and the two that failed will also get pushed 10 feet away from me.
This one goes flying back into a bush. This one on the wall actually slams diagonally against the wall, which just contorts his body in a weird way.
Gross.
As he takes 3 bludgeoning damage, his neck snaps as soon as it slams the walls of this bathhouse. He hits the ground, not moving.
Pooh and Morty take 3 damage.
Hey, what the hell?
Mortlock kind of he feels this wave of thunder wash over him, but he doesn't really flinch that much.
How are
Stab,
they looking?
Stab is looking pretty hurt right now. So is Mortlock, honestly, but he's not showing it. At least not with his expressions.
Emotionally, it's plain to see. Oh, my hair stands up because it's of the static electricity. So now I look like sand.
No, I mean the enemies. How did the enemies look?
Oh, very, very hurt
Wow.
over here. Barely hurt right in front of you.
Okay. Then I will. I'm gonna do a couple things here. My tempestuous magic, wind will swirl up from underneath me, and I will land right here. And then I'm going to use my last 2 sorcery points to cast Twin Spell,
Ooh.
and I will cast Thunderwave again. I need them to make another Constitution saving throw.
Am I getting hurt again?
No, I'm
Not this time. All right. No, start going from left to right again.
They both failed this time.
Is that the same damage, or you got to do that again?
I gotta cast it again. It's gonna be 9 thunder damage, and they're both flung 10 feet away from me.
So this one just landed in the bushes, and he's trying to get back up as you float over to the center of the courtyard and blast again as him and the bushes are removed. He's flung to the next set of bushes, except you saw his body ragdolling in the process, implying that he is no longer able to control himself and dead. This one will fly back and actually slam into Mortlock. Let me health first.
I'll say, we're not here for your damn treasure hoard!
As him and
Like,
Mortlock.
energy's still kind of crackling off of me.
Laughing as the bodies hit him.
Him and Mortlock are going to take 1 damage.
Ooh.
That's going to bring us to the cultist you just murdered, so not him. That's going to take us to Merrick.
A new target has entered my line of sight, but first I'm going to tell my bear to attack. And let's do the rolls for that.
That absolutely hits.
Okay. I actually get to figure out where the damage thing on this is again. Alright, let's find it over here.
Chicka, chicka, chicka.
Oh.
Alright, so it starts just swiping at this cultist for 5 damage.
And I will move myself into the courtyard and shout, "Evildoers beware!" and fire my longbow. Now that I've actually fired twice, have to.
Okay. So you move over to the side and try to get a clear shot, but you're just unable to pinpoint his spot specifically with all those targets around as it goes wild.
Shouldn't have wasted the time shouting a warning. Just shot.
You said, "Evildoers, look out!" And you fire your bow.
That's going to take us to Elf, who is a little angry at the moment, given his circumstances for most of the last hour.
Yeah, I stole his kill.
He is going to see if he can make it. He can. He hops right on this bench and raises his mace to swing down again. It's some more stuff's happening. Well, no, that would be a plus. So that'd be a +3. That'll hit. As his mace finally lands on to his target, and as soon as it does, his mace glows with holy fury as he throws a smite on top of it.
Yeah.
for a total of 13 damage. This cultist is looking really, really, really bad right now. He's barely standing at the moment. Stab! What are you gonna do about that?
All right, finishing touches. I'm gonna go over here. I'm just gonna swipe at him with my longsword again. Not my longsword, my short sword. Excuse me.
That will also barely hit for a total of 9 damage as you're able to just slash through the back of this cultist as he starts falling to his knees and says, just muttering, barely able to speak, "Tiamat will get what is hers," and falls to the ground. Stops moving. That will again bring us out of combat.
Ooh, I'm gonna immediately start looting.
You start looting everybody?
Even
I'll say-
before he hits the ground, I'm already searching his pockets.
Tiamat can choke on her treasure.
I want that treasure.
And I'll kind of just pop my neck either way, and I'm just gonna sit down on the fountain. I hate bathhouses now. This has made me hate bathhouses.
Inspecting the bodies, Stab, or at least the ones around you.
Just one running.
This guy has
Oh,
one dagger on him. He's wearing it's kind of messed up, but a red robe, with multiple colors embroidered onto it, like black, blue, green, red, just around the base of it. And he did have a little bit of money on him. You find 7 silver and 3 copper.
Ooh. What about the other guy?
Oh, Merrick's right next to him right now. Are you actually moving around there and checking him? I need to see it. Show me the moving around.
My bad. I'm entering. How much copper did he have?
3.
Bad.
I think Ming was talking about that guy right there.
I was
one-
talking about this guy.
Yeah, the one in the middle.
I'm not near those guys.
I was talking about this one too.
That guy actually had a scimitar on him, and he doesn't seem to have any coin.
Am I proficient in scimitars?
That's considered a martial weapon, I think. Are you proficient in martial weapons?
Nope. Alright, I'm just gonna leave it there. And I'm just gonna keep looting. I'm gonna walk up to this guy.
Okay.
What's this guy have?
I'll go ahead and I'll just save us some time. All in all, you find about a total of, this is on in addition to what you've already found, about 2 gold and 5 more silver.
Ooh. I'm just gonna be. You guys cool if I take this? Take the 2 gold and the 5 silver.
Elgin starts walking to you, Hayes, and says, "Did you hear what he said before the fight started?"
Okay.
Something about Tiamat and a treasure hoard.
It sounded like they were at odds with whatever cult was here.
I kind of lean forward and look past Elgin at especially the broken bodies that I slammed up against the wall. We probably could have worked something out.
They would have died against those guys underground.
They worshipped an evil. The only thing they were getting worked out in the end was their deaths, either way. But it's
They were
strange.
true assholes. They deserved it.
They were assholes.
What do you think that means, though? I mean, we come here, there's cultists here. What is it with this bathhouse and cultists? We fought so many cultists of different factions and tribes and worshippers. This was supposed to be simple. Captain Zard said, go talk to the lady at the inn. She'll tell you where it is. It's probably pretty dangerous, but I'm sure you can handle it.
What do we know about Tiamat?
Oh, are you just asking all of us, or?
No, to the GM. GM question.
Oh, you're asking me what we know about Tiamat.
Then I'll probably ask the group based on my actual knowledge of Tiamat.
Unless you've studied dragons of any sort, you really wouldn't have that much knowledge about Tiamat. You know that it's some massive mythical dragon of some sort. You
Massive
also
mythical dragon of some sort.
You also know that Hayes probably would know a good chunk more about such things, as he's quite the learned fellow.
Hayes, who's this Tiamat lady that they're talking about?
Well, realistically, a massive. If it's to be believed, a massive dragon. Some would say the head of all dragons has. I believe a head for every aspect.
And
Extremely powerful.
You said historically she's thought to be evil?
What I've read is true. She would be the queen of evil dragons.
Then I guess I won't lose any sleep over this fight.
She's worn a few different hats. Multiple head joke there. But yes, she has an immense amount of power. If she does exist, which, again, I've never seen her.
And how many dragons have you seen?
I believe I saw one flying in the distance near Icewind Dale when we were sailing up there, but we dare not sail anywhere near it.
Very well.
Have you ever stared down a dragon?
That is not a creature I've faced in the wilds before.
Well,
It's
if
about
Tiamat
this.
is real,
Sorry, go ahead.
then we would hopefully ally ourselves with someone who is on good terms with Bahamut.
Merrick, it doesn't make much sense to you, but on top of the fountain right next to you as you're discussing this with Hayes, you're almost positive you heard something lift off the top center of the fountain, but there's nothing there.
Can I do a more intense perception to look for something?
If you want to, make a perception check. Okay.
Probably
Yeah, I
a
mean,
bear.
you don't see anything, and you don't hear whatever took off as well now.
What are you looking at?
Have you ever gotten the feeling that you're being watched?
All the time. Since I was a child, yes.
I swear there was
Real
something
thing.
just here at the fountain.
Well, that's
I'll
because
kinda
there
step
probably
up and turn
was.
around. What, Morty?
Well, he's saying he saw something, and I'm saying there probably was something there. You just can't see, but it's there.
Like an invisible creature?
Well, yeah, Thirstwell controls a whole load of imps. Those little bastards go invisible, right? Always
I
watching.
suppose that's true.
What was that name?
Thirstwell, my other brother.
How many brothers do you have? Your parents were quite busy.
But there's 3 of us in all. Of course, I'm the more stout of the bunch and likely the least favorite.
I'm
And you have
almost
Emmerich,
afraid to
the shithead
ask.
brother. And then what's the deal with your other brother now?
Thirstwell just likes to be informed. He's likes collecting weird shit, cultic paraphernalia and whatnot. Don't think he's too threatening, but you never know. In fact, fuck him. Kill him too if you see him.
You're quite bloodthirsty. You don't think he had anything to do with this?
I know him and Amric talk a lot, and he should be aware of what was happening if they do talk a lot. And you know who gave me a heads up about the bastards coming with the knives from her back? No one. No one told me. Fuck them all.
And where is your other brother? If Emmerich owns the Low Lantern Inn, what about the other one?
He's probably back at the mansion. He doesn't leave home too much. He's a sickly lad. Very frail.
Any sisters we need to know about? Stepbrothers, cousins? Anything else that might attack us in the night?
Weird uncles.
I just
He-
point. I
actually-
nod right and point to Merrick.
He actually puts his hands on his chin, starts pondering for a moment, looking up. Maybe some uncles, or... my brothers and my mother are the worst to worry about, but maybe more? I wouldn't know.
Is there anyone in your family you are on good terms with?
Was on good terms with all my family, with driving out the folks trying to pay you for what you've done today. But alas, I'm on the other side of the fence now, because sometimes you're just dealt a shit hand.
Indeed, but you have to make the best of it, I suppose.
Indeed I will. Thanks to you lot, I get to live now, and I get to leave.
Assuming nothing else pops out from the walls.
Well,
And I just kind of wait and listen.
I think that's all of
I'm
them,
ready
lad.
for a long rest.
I don't think any of us would be against arrest.
Let's go out for some buckets of chicken.
I completely agree with that. However, and I'll look back towards Grizz, and it looks like is he just drinking out of the fountain?
Is he married?
Yes.
I suspect the guards of Baldur's Gate would not take kindly to a bear strolling down the street. As much as Grizz, I love you. You've been my best friend for like an hour. What else can I say?
It leans up, steps into the fountain, and just gives you another big lick.
I just pet it, give it like a little scritch behind the ear. So, buckets of chicken then, yes?
Yes.
Maybe that's what we should name our group. We're the buckets of chicken.
Doesn't have the intimidating ring to it, but
But that's when you catch them off guard.
like we offer buckets of chicken.
And then we burn them, and then they become the chicken. Fried chicken.
So the enemies are our chicken. That makes
That's right.
sense.
Something with chickens.
This sounds easier discussed over 4 to
Chicken.
5 ales and chicken.
And
And I'll stand up and kind of dust myself off, and I'll look back towards Stab, and I'll say, Stab, I apologize for my outburst a minute ago.
which
It was,
one?
unbecoming. The one where I almost knocked you back, but the 3 assholes in front of me, I couldn't. They knew which buttons to push, and they pushed them.
Oh, that's cool. I just want to go start leading my way out of here. I'm not ready for another fight, fellas.
Well, before you go and we part ways, if you don't mind satiating my curiosity, what are you lot doing now?
What, you want to hang out?
Well, I'm going to book passage to a ship if I can, or find a horse and ride north, or... Hells, I haven't decided yet, but...
I'll step up to him, actually, and I'll say, look, go to the harbor and see if the Dreamer's Wake is still, parked there. And go to the captain and tell them Hayes has sent his replacement.
Placement?
He
What
will-
were you, dock boy? What were you?
Dock boy? Maybe years ago, sure. No, I was the navigator and quartermaster.
Oh, that sounds more like something I could do. I'll do that.
Go speak with him, and I'm sure he will give you passage, and he will probably be a little less upset with me that I've been recruited and taken off his ship. I was there for 10 years.
Right. What's his name again?
I don't fucking remember right now.
The captain. I'll speak to him.
Yeah.
And he starts heading for the south exit. And as he gets to the doors, he turns around and says again, "Oi, whatever you're planning to do next, you want to go after Emmerich, by all means, just keep your wits about you. He can be a little manipulative. And you're going for my mother? Well, he's one of the council members of Baldur's Gate itself, meaning you're making a powerful enemy. Watch yourselves."
I'd like to think I'm watching a powerful ally walk away at the moment.
You are, because this shit's too dangerous for me, I'm afraid. And he opens the door and walks out.
What was his brother's name? His other brother's name again?
Emmerich?
Thirstwell?
Oh, yeah, that's one.
Thirstwell was one of them,
Okay.
and the other was, I think it was Emmerich. I'll spell that for you.
E-M...
Sorry, A. Starts with A.
Oh.
Amrik? Or
A-M-R... Emmerich. A-M-R-I-K.
Oh,
A-M-R-I-K.
And Thirstwell is exactly how it sounds. Thirstwell. Oh, no, it isn't. It's T-H-U. That would be a T-H-I.
Something real quick here. I would have been able to tell him my captain's name. It was Captain Edward Teach.
Okay, I'll say you told him that.
Ooh.
And I'll start to make my way out.
Yeah, I'm already headed out.
And I'll look to
Where'd your token go? I
Merrick.
gotta grab it. Oh, actually, no, I don't. I got it. Go ahead. Say what you're gonna say.
I'll say I'll look to Merrick and look back to Grizz and say, you may want to. And I'll kind of do just like a little swirly motion with my hand.
I'm not sure I can.
Oh, well, we'll hope for the best.
All right, where are you guys going?
To the
The first one.
Elf Song
That's
Tavern.
what.
Head to the Elf Song Tavern?
Yeah.
Is there any
Okay.
chance we can do some shopping on the way?
Also, yeah, what time is it? Is it day or night?
If you want to.
Should be day.
So you guys are currently way up here at the bathhouse. You went ahead and marked where the Elf Song Tavern was on your map, too.
Mhm.
If you want to go shopping, you are in the lower section of Baldur's Gate. There are a plethora of places to go and get supplies. So, no magical, mystical stuff, but basic supplies, you can pretty much find that wherever. Same thing with potions. Basic potions.
Basic potions.
Basic potions.
I'm gonna just
Let's
do
go.
that once we're
Yeah.
wrapped up.
But,
yeah.
you said you're going to the Elf Song Tavern, though?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, in that case, you guys start trekking down the road. And when you started this, it was early in the morning. So now it's like afternoon. But you make your way
We spent a night, didn't we?
That's
Yeah, we
right.
did.
You guys slept down there,
Yeah.
which would have been 8 hours, which means...
This
Merrick,
should be
you were
about
keeping up
early
with this,
morning.
weren't you?
I actually wrote
think.
it down here. So at it was 12 a.m. and we had a successful long rest.
Mhm.
So that would put us at 8 a.m. after the long rest. So from when we woke up to right now would be the time that would have passed.
About an hour's gone by since then.
Since we
Fight
woke
with the
up,
blood lady, fight with the bad guys, walk all the way out.
because since we woke up, we found the tiefling, interrogated her, went in, fought some more shit. Yeah, Yeah, I mean.
Did y'all take a short rest in that period too at all? Or you didn't, did you?
Mhm.
Yeah, so it's been about an hour.
Okay.
Hmm.
So it's about 9 a.m. then.
Early in the morning, you head down the road, just going through Baldur's Gate. You see Merrick kind of like hastily pit stopping from store to store, just checking and browsing and seeing what they have, but keeping up with the group. Eventually, you do all make it back to the Elf Song, though.
This is more like it.
You are standing outside the Elf Song currently. It's familiar, large stature, kind of looming in front of you.
All right, I'm walking in.
And I'll follow Pooh.
You guys head on in. Eldrin follows behind. As you're walking in, the barkeep sees you coming in, and also the huge half ogre kind of just looks at you with a little bit of recognition as you go past her. The barkeep calls out, well, hey, if it isn't the Rug Slayers, what? Oh, you lot look like shit.
Yeah, I smell like shit too. I'm gonna need another night here, if you don't mind. And
As you-
some buckets of chicken.
As you get closer, he actually notices that and says, oh, gods, were you rolling around in a ditch? What is this?
You don't want to know.
Yeah.
But I can tell you it's worse than what you just said.
Well, for an extra fee, we can
Oh shit.
wash what you have.
Would you believe it if I told you we all took very detailed baths yesterday?
Real quick before that, as you walk in, Merrick, the half ogre Skuna looks down at you and then notices the animal and kind of like grabs your shoulder and says, "Hey, no animals."
It's just my cat.
You just have to leave it outside, dude.
You just say it's
Is
your
there no
cat.
stay?
Yeah, I'm kind of bluffing this one.
Make a deception check.
That'd probably be easy to do.
Okay, she looks down at it and looks back at you, says, "That's a big cat," and looks over at the suit of armor, which turns to her, looks down at the bear, then back up at her, and just shakes its head. To which she says to you, Merrick, "That's not a cat, no animals."
Dog?
You're pushing your luck there.
She goes to start pushing the bear out and pushing you out of the way.
Fine. Can you at least wait out in the foyer?
She's looking at you a little confused real quick and just like she has no idea what you're asking and then says, yes, outside, yes."
Then I will feed my bear a ration and leave it there.
Is it a real bear?
Definitely
I'm not
feels
really
like
sure
one.
how that works.
It feels, smells, and... Sorry, go ahead.
It is a magical. It's a summon, and you can summon I believe you can summon like something else if you wanted, which would make that one disappear. So I assume you could dispel it if you wanted.
Okay. We may handle that later, but since we're almost done for the night, y'all guys can proceed.
All right. Bless you.
Well, for an extra fee, I could wash what you have. It really smells like you need it. Did you said you took a bath a few hours ago?
Yesterday, look, it's a whole thing, and I don't want to bore you with the details. It's been a pretty rough day. What do we owe you for 2 buckets of our special chicken parts? And let's see, there's 4 of us. 12 ales.
2 buckets and 12 ales. Well, 2 silver apiece for the buckets. And for the 12 ales, let's just call it, 2 gold. Sure, 2 gold will cover it.
I put 3 gold out on the counter and say, I'll be over here stinking up this booth. And I'll kind of use my tail to actually help push off of the bar as I spin around. And I'll walk over here and I'll just kind of pop a squat on the stool and I'll kick it back like on its back 2 legs and lean my back against the wall and just rest my head and close my eyes for a minute. And I'll put my feet up on the table.
I guess I'll do the same. Except he sits down at the table.
Did you pay for the cleaning service?
I paid for the food and
Oh.
drink.
How much was the cleaning service?
If you'd like me to wash what you have for all 4 of you, how about, given the circumstances, 2 gold, and we'll make sure it's taken care of.
And what about a bear sitting outside that also smells as bad?
Are you asking if I'll clean your bear?
Yes, I am.
We don't really do that, but how much would you be willing to pay for something like that?
A lot of extra gold.
I can talk her into it. Yeah, 1 gold we can wash your bear.
Then I will pay for our cleaning.
All right, very good. And he takes up all the gold that's accumulated on his counter for the drinks and the food and whatnot. And says, will you be lodging with us as well?
Yes.
Probably so.
Well, good news for you. You've taken care of my rug problem. Lodging's on the house.
Yay!
I suppose we'll come by your rooms later and I'll have someone take your clothes and we'll take care of it. And your bear is where now?
Just outside the door.
Right.
You will smell it before you see it.
Fair enough. I imagine that to be the truth. Let me go tell him of your order.
Why am I like off?
Oh, you gotta hold Alt
Use
before you
Alt.
drop your token. You can go wherever that way. Otherwise, you lock to the grid, which is a little off.
Bam! That's good.
So you all sit down at the table, just kind of getting your bearings. Minus Hayes, who's leaned up right now. You've kind of been through a bit of a ringer with your recent adventure. However, you did find out quite a bit while you were there, particularly about the Van Thampers. What are you guys talking about exactly right now?
Still
Probably-
leaned back with my eyes closed. I'll kind of just speak out to Merrick. We're able to work out the cleaning situation in rooms.
It's handled. Least I could do after you bought dinner. Or breakfast. Or whatever meal we're on today.
Yeah, at this point, who's counting?
Well,
Um,
I suppose we should discuss our next order of business. But on second thought, after at least 2 ales, we should discuss our next business.
well, our next business should be getting our payment from the captain.
Right,
And I'm
but
sure he'll say, oh, well, look at you, a tiefling. Oh, I'll give you half of what everybody else gets. And here's an even more dangerous mission for you to go on. Still eyes closed, just not looking at anything.
I think after we get our payment, if we tell the captain what we know now, I don't know what he'll ask of us, but either way, should we deal with this Van Thamper business?
Well, it seems like it would be the right thing to do. And I'll kind of I'll pull my feet up off the table and lean back forward, kind of rest my shoulders or my elbows on the table. It does seem that they are quite the nasty family, and if they were to succeed in their power grab, put a lot of people in a lot of misery, it sounds like.
If they had anything to do with El Turel, then we must act.
It would be the right thing to do.
May collect our earnings first from the captain.
Indeed.
In that
Well,
case, it sounds like we agree then that we do need to be involved in this Van Thamper business because I was asking you all whether or not you want to. Knowing what I know now, I cannot let that go unanswered.
When did Ernie join us?
Wait, where is he? Is he in chat?
I'm talking about you.
Oh! Am I doing good? Am I being a good Elgin?
Doing good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Except you haven't stood up naked and turned around yet.
It's early in the day.
Popped your big
Stab.
old dick around.
We're past that for now.
All right. Do I
I'll
heal yet?
say,
Where are my buckets of chicken at?
You don't heal till you rest, buddy. Right now, y'all are just discussing your future endeavors and waiting on your chicken and ale.
So I think we eat, we rest up, we go meet the captain, get paid, perhaps restock on supplies, and
Yep.
then if we need to split up, perhaps we can meet back here, and then follow this lead at this other tavern, the Low Lantern.
Sounds like a plan. And that's actually where we're going to call it for the night.
Jamie, grow my magic beans tomorrow.
Good work, everybody. Good work. You survived. You almost
Did
didn't.
we though?
You almost didn't, but you did. And you can plant your magic beans whatever you want, Step. You'll see what happens.
I'll do it next time.
You can do it next time.
Yeah, because I feel like that's gonna be a whole big thing.
You can do. I mean, y'all can technically do whatever you want after this. You did what the captain asked. You haven't talked to him yet, though. Maybe he'll be satisfied with what you got. Maybe he won't. Maybe
No
he'll
way
have
he's
more stuff
satisfied.
immediately. Maybe he'll say, "Okay, now piss off." And I mean, I can't tell you. We'll find out.
No way. No way. We did it though.
Y'all are out of those stinky, stanky, murky
Fuck that
sewers.
Aw, come on, we were going for 6 seasons of a movie, right?
place. Dude,
Give
when
it
we got out of
time.
there and those Tiamat cultists came up, I felt the rage, dude. I saw them grouped up there. I was like, I'm blowing 2 thunder waves in this immediate. I tried to even message Ming in Discord. I was like, don't come near me.
Oh, is that what that was? My bad, dude. I was like, that's weird.
Well, it worked out. He didn't take much damage. And you essentially just ragdolled one of the cultists and then snapped into his neck on the wall. So it was pretty cool.
Oh shit! This whole time you were trying to talk to me. You even tried to talk to me like last week or something.
I just popped off, dude. I went Super Saiyan on him. Just powered up.
And y'all took down Vaz. That was pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah, and whoever that other lady was.
It was a very wise
I got a lot of
decision
this-
to help out Mortlock. Definitely worth it. And yeah, y'all have a lot of knowledge now. This Van Thamper business is a little more serious than these cultists are doing bads.
And knowing is half the battle.
It is. That's correct, Mr. Pooh. That's correct. Well,
As long as there's not fireballs being thrown at you. I think that's like 75% of the battle.
hey, one of you got what you wished with that. That's all I could say, right? One person was really hoping
Did?
for that.
You took off the kid gloves?
And it went. It got a little hairy, but fortunately, you had 3 allies up still: a bear, a big old man, and Stab. So,
No,
worked
that
out.
was fun. I enjoyed the
stabbing.
challenge. I enjoyed the challenge.
Unless anyone's got any comments or announcements, I'm gonna do our little closing statements here. Anyone got anything?
I'm not gonna be here next week.
Okay. I will lose a stab and I will gain an Elgin, I think.
That sounds right.
Mhm.
We may be streaming D&D Dark Alliance tomorrow. Maybe. We'll let y'all know on Twitter. And then if you're following us, you'll get the notification when we go live. We've still got a couple of open spots if there's anybody that's interested. So
If you want to try some Left 4 Dead style stuff, yeah, there it is. Here's your opportunity.
And then we'll be back on Saturday with Icewind Dale.
Yep. Where, as always, I like to tell them because just because I play Wilzu, Snapplegap, awesome wizard sorcerer, and it's really cool. Our sessions are a lot of fun. Our TikTok's popping off from the fun we're having in those sessions. Be a part of it live
TikTok.
by coming to visit the actual stream and seeing where those hot moments are coming from. What is it? Actually, yeah, I say that joking, but I think that's like our most active social thing, isn't it? Somehow it has like 3
yeah.
videos.
Oh, we got like 6.
You got like
But-
6 on there.
Yeah, I try to post the stuff on there. It's definitely more active than our Twitter.
Yeah, so check, and it's just like what, Cloak and Stagger? Is that what we are?
Cloak and Stagger Live on TikTok, baby.
Cloak and Stagger Live. Check it out if you want to see what I'm talking about. It's entertaining. But closing statements. Thanks for everybody watching tonight. We do this every Monday night at 8 p.m. Central. We also do Rime of the Frost Maiden every Saturday night at 8 p.m. It's a lot of fun. We have different crews for both. Some of us are involved in both, i.e. me and Moose. But yeah, if you like that kind of stuff and D&D content in general, make sure to follow. If you really like it, make sure to subscribe. It all goes towards making this a bigger and better thing. Our dream goal is to have a little studio just rented out downtown where we could set up some real tables and real shit everywhere, take advantage of Moose's Dwarven Forge, and not have to borrow his living room every week. So we'll get there one day. But again, everyone, thanks for being with us tonight. See you next time. Have a good one.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.